Employees are constantly doing small, invisible favors for their leaders and for their teams. And most of the time, leaders don't ignore it on purpose, they're just busy. But here's the truth. People don't disengage because they're lazy. They disengage because they feel invisible. And that's where recognition comes in. Hi, my name is Diondra, and I am the author of the book Engagement Economics and also a team engagement and communication professional. Research consistently shows that recognition is one of the strongest drivers of engagement and retention. One study found that employees who feel appreciated are 5 times more likely to stay with their employer. And consistent recognition can add 3.5 years to average tenure. Another large-scale study revealed that recognition is one of the strongest predictors of engagement across organizations. Now here's where leaders get stuck. Once someone is capable, reliable, or high-performing, their extra effort becomes expected. It's natural. Covering gaps becomes just part of their role. Problem solving becomes, well, that's what we hired them for. And the moment that effort becomes invisible, motivation can begin to erode. O.C. Tanner's research shows that many employees still go unrecognized for everyday contributions, even though those contributions are what keep the organization running. So what does meaningful recognition actually look like? Well, it only works when it's timely, specific, and personal. So here are a few tangible examples that leaders can use. Instead of, "Great job, everyone," try, "Thank you for stepping in on that client issue. I know it wasn't part of your workload, and it protected the relationship." Instead of waiting for a performance review, send a same-day message that says, "I noticed what you did today, and it mattered." Instead of recognizing outcomes only, recognize effort and judgment in the process. Saying things like, "I really appreciate how you handled that situation. The way you thought it through really made a difference." O.C. Tanner's research shows that recognition tied to impact and purpose is exponentially more meaningful than generic praise. So instead, let's make recognition a habit and not a program. It doesn't need to be a platform. It doesn't need to have a budget. It doesn't need to have a formal program to work. Simple practices make the biggest difference. Things like calling out someone's contribution at the start of a meeting. Ending the week by acknowledging a specific action that you noticed. Asking yourself regularly, who helped me and who can I thank? It's when recognition becomes a leadership habit, not an HR initiative, that culture really changes. If your employees are quietly stepping up, solving problems, and doing you favors that you didn't ask for, silence sends a message. But recognition sends a different one. It says, "I see you. I value you. You matter here." And in today's workplace, that message is one of the strongest drivers of engagement that you can have. Follow for more engagement strategies.